Hello. So, I am going to be doing an assortment of second level subdivision quizzes. So, I'm going to start with the counties of UK and Ireland, which there are 134 of in total. Then I'm going to be doing this quiz, which is the official second level subdivisions of the UK, which there were 217 of. So, without further ado, let us begin. So, let's start with the Irish counties. Dublin, Cork, Limerick, Galway, Waterford, Wexford, Wicklow, Carlisle, Cavan, Monaghan, Louth, Meath, Westmeath. Let's get Offaly, Loyalist, and then we got Tipperary, Kildare, Kilkenny, and let's get Kerry, Clare, Sligo, Mayo, Longford, Roscommon, and I got Leitrim and Donegal. Those are all the Irish counties. Let's get the Northern Irish counties now. Fermanagh, Tyrone, Antrim, Armagh, Londonderry, and County Down. And let's get Scotland now. We have Shetland Islands and Orkney Islands. I am not going to try to pronounce this one. Let's get Highlands. We have Moray, Aberdeen, and Aberdeenshire. And then let's get Angus, Dundee, Perth and Kinross, Stirling. And let's get Fife, Clackmannanshire. And we have Argyll and Bute. Let's zoom in a bit. Let's get the Ayrshires, North Ayrshire, South Ayrshire, East Ayrshire, and then we got Inverclyde. Let's get the Renfrewshires. Let's get Renfrewshire and East Renfrewshire. And then we have Glasgow. Let's get the Dunbartonshire. We have West Dunbartonshire and East Dunbartonshire. And we have the Lanarkshires, North Lanarkshire, and South Lanarkshire. And then we got Dumfries and Galway. And then let's get Edinburgh. And we got the Lothians, West Lothian, Mid Lothian, and East Lothian, and I'm missing one. Oh yes, Falkirk. And we got the Scottish borders, and that is it for Scotland. Now let's go to Wales. Now let's get Cardiff, Swansea, Newport, and then we got Vale of Glamorgan, Bridgend, Neath Port Talbot, Rondison and Taff, Merthyr Tydfil, Torfine, Caerphilly, and we got Glenelg, Gwent, and Monmouthshire, of Carmarthenshire, and Pembrokeshire. Let's get Powys and Ceredigion, and Gwynedd, Anglesey, and we got Conwy, Denbighshire, and Flintshire, and Wrexham. And those are all the ones in Wales. Let's get all of the English counties now. So we got Cumbria, Northumberland, and we got County Durham, and we have Tyne and Wear. We have North Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, East Riding of Yorkshire, West Yorkshire. Let's get Lancashire. We have Merseyside. And we have Cheshire. And we got Greater Manchester. And we have Lincolnshire, Nottinghamshire, Derbyshire, Staffordshire, Leicestershire, And we got Shropshire, Herefordshire, and let's get West Midlands. And we got Worcestershire, Gloucestershire, and let's get, we have Warwickshire, and let's get, okay, let's get Cornwall, Devon, Dorset, Hampshire, Somerset, and we got Bristol. Let's get Wiltshire. We have Isle of Wight, and then we have Oxfordshire, and let's get Rutland, Northamptonshire, and we got Norfolk, Suffolk, and we got Cambridgeshire, and then we got Berkshire, Buckinghamshire, Hertfordshire, and Bedfordshire, and then let's get Essex. We have City of London and Greater London, and then we have West Sussex and East Sussex, Surrey, and Kent, and those are all the ones in the UK and Ireland counties. Now we're going to do this quiz, which is the official second level subdivisions of UK. So let's begin. So Scotland and Wales are entirely the same, so as the last quiz. So we have Shetland Islands and Orkney Islands, and then again this name that I am not going to pronounce. And we got Highlands, we got Moray, Aberdeen, and Aberdeenshire. Let's get Angus. We have Perth and Kinross. Unlike the last quiz, you have to type in the full names for some of them. And we got Dundee, and then Fife. Let's get Clackmannanshire. And we have Stirling. Let's get Falkirk.
How do you sleep at night?
I gotta turn the volume off. These goddamn ads. Let's get, we have Argyll and Butte. And let's get, okay, again we can zoom in. North Ayrshire, South Ayrshire, East Ayrshire, Inverclyde, and then let's get Glasgow. We have Renfrewshire and East Renfrewshire, and we got West Dunbartonshire and East Dunbartonshire, and let us get North Lanarkshire and South Lanarkshire. Now we got, let's get Edinburgh, and then West Lothian, Mid Lothian, and East Lothian. And then we got Dumfries and Galloway, and Scottish Borders. Exactly the same as the last quiz. Now let's get Northern Ireland. Some differences here. For Mana and Omagh, we have Londonderry City and Strabane. We have Causeway Coast and Glens, Mid Ulster, and let's get, we have Mid and East Antrim and Newtonabbey, Belfast, and then we got Lisburn and Castlereagh. Let's get, we have Armagh City, Banbridge and Craigavon, and then we have Newry, Mourne and Down, and then we have Ards and North Down, and those are all of the ones in Northern Ireland. And now let's get Wales, exactly the same as the last quiz. So Cardiff, Swansea, Newport, Neath Port Talbot, Vale of Glamorgan, Bridgend, and Ondison and Taff, and Merthyr Tydfil, Torfine, Care, Philly, and Wendell Gwent, and Monmouth Shire, Carmarthen Shire, Pembrokeshire, and then we got Powys and Ceredigion, and we got Gwynedd and Anglesey, I got Conwy and Flintshire and Denbighshire and Wrexham. That's it for Wales, and now let's go over to the UK. So, UK has I mean England. England has a lot more. So we have Cumbria, Northumberland, and then we have Newcastle upon Tyne, Gateshead, Sunderland, and then South Tyneside and North Tyneside. And then we have County Durham, which is a lot bigger here. Let's get Middlesbrough, Stockton Tees, Darlington and Hartlepool and Redcar. Let's get North Yorkshire, York and East Riding of Yorkshire. We have Lancashire. Let's lower down a bit. We have Leeds, Bradford. Let's get, we have Caldwell, Calderdale and Kirklees. Let's get Barnsley. We have Wakefield, and then Sheffield and Rotherham. Let's get Doncaster, and let's get Kingston upon Hull. We have North Lincolnshire, North East Lincolnshire, and Lincolnshire. Let's get Sefton, Blackpool, and then we have Bury, and let's get Liverpool, Wirral, and we have Halton and Knowsley, and let's get, we have Salford, Wigan, Warrington, Rochdale, and then Stockport and St. Helens. Let's get Manchester, Trafford, Tameside. We got a few more. Let's get what did I miss? Bolton, Blackburn, Oldham, and that's all in that area. So let's get West Cheshire and Chester and East Cheshire. Let's get Derby and Derbyshire, Nottingham and Nottinghamshire, Leicester and Leicestershire, and then let's get Staffordshire, Stoke-on-Trent. Let's get Shropshire, Telford, and then let's get Sandwell. Let's get Warwickshire, Coventry, and then we got Birmingham. And let's get Walsall, Wolverhampton, and Dudley. And then we have let's get Gloucestershire, Worcestershire, Herefordshire. What was this last one? I got Walsall, Wolverhampton, Dudley, and got Coventry, Birmingham. What am I missing there? I am missing one here. What is that last one? I got Sandwell, and oh yeah, Solihull. Okay, and then let's get over here now. We have Norfolk, Suffolk, Cambridgeshire, and then we got Rutland, and then we have Peterborough, And then we have Northamptonshire, and West Northamptonshire. And then we got Milton Keynes, and we have Bedfordshire and Central Bedfordshire. And then let's go, yes, and let's also get Luton as well. Let's get Isles of Scilly. And then Cornwall, Devon, and then we have Plymouth and Torbay. Let's get Somerset North, Somerset South, Gloucester, and then Bristol and Bath. Let's get Dorset, Hampshire, and Wiltshire. We got Bournemouth, Christchurch, and Poole, Isle of Wight, and Southampton and Portsmouth. And let's go over here, finish up. We have Swindon, Oxfordshire, and then we got Berkshire, or no, it's West Berkshire, which strangely enough is the only Berkshire in this quiz. And then we got Bedfordshire, or not Bedfordshire, Buckinghamshire, and then Hertfordshire, and then we get Essex. Let's get, West Sussex and East Sussex, Surrey, and then we got Brighton Hove, and then Kent, and then we got Medway. Let's type that, Medway, Thurrock, and Southend-on-Sea. Then let's us get, yes, we have Reading, we have Wokingham, and then Bracknell Forest, and then Windsor and Maidenhead and Slough, and now we got the London boroughs. So we got City of London, we got Westminster, Greenwich, let's get Croydon, Lambeth, Lewisham, let's get Harrow, Hounslow, Hackney, Hillingdon, and let's get Haringey and Havering. Let's get Richmond upon Thames and Kingston upon Thames, Kensington and Chelsea, Hammersmith and Fulham, and then Barking and Dagenham, and then let's get Bromley, Bexley, Brent, and Barnet. Let's get Ealing and Enfield, and we got Sutton, Merton, Wandsworth. Let's get Southwark, Islington. We have Camden, Newham, and then we got Tower Hamlets, Waltham Forest, and Redbridge. And those are all of the 217 second-level subdivisions of the UK. Next, I am doing the French départements. So let us begin. So let's start with the overseas territories. Guadeloupe, Martinique, French Guiana, and we got Mayotte and Réunion. Let's get Corsica now. We have Corse, du Sud, and Haute-Corse. And now we go to mainland France. So let's go. Nord, Pas-de-Calais, also the French name for the Strait of Dover. Let's get Somme, not going to pronounce this one, and I'm not going to pronounce this one either. And let's get Val de that name. Let's get Val de Marne, Seine et Marne. And let's get Paris. And then Haute de Seine. And then Seine Saint Denis. And then we have Essonne and Yvelines. And let's get Seine Team. Your at Loire. And then let's get Orne, Calvados. And we have Manche, just like La Manche, the French name for the English Channel. Let's get Ile at Villaine, Côte d'Armor, Finisterre, just like the shipping forecast area. And then let's get Morbihan, and then let's get, we have Mayenne, Sarthe, and we have, let's get Vendée, Maine, et Loire down there, Loire, Atlantique. And let's go over here now, we have Ardennes, let's get Aube, and we have, let's get Marne, Meuse, Moselle, Meurthe et Moselle. Let's get Haute, Rhin, Bas, Rhin, Vosges, and Haute Marne. Let's get Belfort, Doubs, Jura. Let's get Côte d'Or. We have not Savoie, Saône, et Loire, and Haute Saône. And we got Yonne and Nièvre. And then let's get the rest of here. We got Lorette, Cher, Indre, Loire et Cher, and Indre et Loire. Let's get C3, Corrèze, Creuse, Charente, and then Charente Maritime. Let's get Vienne, Haute Vienne, Du Sèvres. Let's get Gironde, Dordogne, Landes, Pyrénées, Atlantique. Oh my god, it's so easy to mistype that one. Pyrénées, Atlantique. And then we have Haute, Pyrénées, and Pyrénées Oriental. Okay. Let's go here. Savoie, Haute, Savoie. And let's get Rhône, Lyon. We have Haute Garonne, or not Haute Garonne, Haute Loire. And then let's get Allier, Ain, Ardèche, Cantal, Isère, Drôme, and Puy de Dôme. Let's get Lot and Tarn, Lot et Garonne, and Tarn et Garonne. And then let's go over here. Let's get Var, Vaucluse, Boucher de Rhône, and then we'll get Alpes Maritime, and then Alpes de Haute-Provence, and Haute de Alpes. Yeah. Okay, let's get Gers, Gard, Haro, Lozère, yep, and then Ariège, Aude, and Aveyron. And those are all of the departments of France. Next, we will be doing the provinces of Italy. So let us begin. So this quiz is old and has been updated since 2016, so there are some that do not exist anymore, and they're all in Sardinia. We'll start with Sardinia. Cagliari, Sassari, and then Olbia Tempio, which does not exist anymore, Nuoro, Oristano, Ogliastra, which does not exist anymore, Carbonia Glacius, which does not exist anymore, and Medio Campidano, which does not exist anymore. Okay, let's get Imperia, Cuneo, Torino, Aosta. We got Savona, and let's get Genoa, Massa Carrara, La Spezia, Lucca, and we got Asti, Alessandria, and we got, let's get Vercelli, Biella, and Verbano. We have Navarre, Varese, Como, Milan, Monza, and we have Piacenza, Pavia, Parma, Reggio Emilia, Modena, Bologna, and then Rimini, Ravenna, Ferrara, Forli, and let's go to the east now. We have Trieste, Gorizia, Udine, Pordenone, Treviso, Vicenza. Let's get Venice, Padua, Verona, Rovigo. Let's get Belluno, Bolzano, Bergamo, and we got Trento, Brescia, Sondrio, Lecco, Lodi, and then Cremona, and Mantua. And let's get Florence, Pistoia, Prato, Pisa, and Livorno. We have Arezzo, and Siena, and Grosseto. And let's get Pesaro, and Macerata, or Ancona is next. Macerata, Fermo, and then Ascoli Piceno, and then we have Chieti, Teramo, Pescara, and then we have Perugia, Terni, and Viterbo. Let's get Realm, and then we have Rieti, L'Aquila, and let's get Latina, and Caserta, Frosinone. We have Campo Basso, Isernia, and let's get Naples, Avellino, Benevento, and we have Salerno, Foggia, and then Barletta, Andriatrani, Potenza, Matera, and then let's get Bari, Toronto, Lecce, Brindisi, and then we have Cosenza, Catanzaro, Cortone, Vibo, Valentino, Reggio, Calabria, and then let's get Messina, Catania, Syracuse, and let's get Ragusa, Caltani, Setta, Enna, Palermo, Agrigento, and Trapani. And those are all of the provinces of Italy. Now I'm going to do all of the Spain provinces. So let us begin. Let's start with the Canary Islands, Las Palmas, and Santa Cruz. And then let's do Quito Mayor as well. And we have, they're very strict, Baleares. There we go. Okay, let's go. Pontevedra, Renche, A Coruña, Lugo, Leon, Asturias. We got Cantabria, Burgos, Palencia, and Valladolid, Zamora, Salamanca. Let's get Avila, Segovia, Guadalajara, Madrid, Toledo, and then let's get Alava, Vizcaya, and Guipuzcoa. And we got Navarra, we have Zaragoza, let's get Soria, and then La Rioja, Huesca, Lleida, Barcelona, Girona, and then let's get Tarragona, and Castellón de la Plana. Let's get Valencia. We have let's get Cuenca, and then what is this one? Teruel, and then let's get we have let's get Murcia, Alicante, Albacete, Almeria, and let's get Granada, Jaén, Ciudad Real. We got Cordoba. We got Malaga, Cadiz, Seville, Huelva, Badajoz, and Cáceres. And those are all of the provinces of Spain.